Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to cut and sew this on and off shoulder bubu. Trust me, it's very easy to cut and sew, and I'm going to show you that quickly. Okay, I have my fabric on a fold, and this is 3 yards of Ankara fabric. It's on a fold, as you can see. And the next thing I went ahead to do was I folded it again, making it 4 layers. Understand? So after folding it, I just went ahead to open up that side, so we have like 2 pieces, that's, you know, front and back. Do you understand? Yeah. So after opening it up, from the center I marked 5 inches, okay, for the neck width. Now you might want to mark yours at 5.5 inches or 6 inches. I will explain to you why later on, okay. Then for the neck depth I marked 3 inches, and I just connected my markings together. From that point I extended my tape and I marked my shoulder point. Okay, after marking my shoulder point, I went down by 1/2 inch to mark my shoulder slant. Very good. Then from the side I marked 1.5 inch to give me a really slanted shoulder kimono effect around my sleeves. Okay, then I used my ruler and connected the edge to my shoulder point, and from my shoulder point I connected it to my neckline. Okay, now after doing this I went to the hem, and from that side I marked 2 inches upwards. 2 inches upwards. It's not really straight, it's kind of curvy. The bubu is kind of curvy around the hem, so that's why I marked 2 inches upwards, and I just used my ruler to create a slanted line. After doing all this, I went ahead to cut. Now I was telling you that you need to mark about around 5.5 inches or 6 inches, because after sewing I wanted it to have like a full slant, but it had sort of, it's slanted but not as much as I wanted. So when you are cutting yours, make yours to be around 5.5 inches or 6 inches. Okay, so now I'm done with the neckline. I'm going to go ahead to trace out the outline of the neckline to make my facing. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 pieces of facing for the front and for the back part. Okay, and after that I went ahead to cut out the outline for the facing, the neckline for the facing. So I have 2 pieces of facing, one for the front, one for the back. This is what we have here, looking sweet and pretty. This bubu is an on shoulder and off shoulder bubu because of how the cutting goes. Okay, it can stay on your shoulder, it can stay off your shoulder, so it's a diverse bubu. Now the next thing I went ahead to do was I attached my neckline. I used the facing to turn over my neckline, both for the front and for the back. English just want to finish today. So guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. See guys, since I gave birth, me and easy wears, me and bubu, we are now 5 and 6, because I cannot be wearing tight gown and be running after my baby or changing a diaper. So you guys will be seeing a lot of bubu tutorials and more other tutorials. I just let me give you guys a heads up. Okay, so after attaching the facing to the neckline, I'm going to turn it over and top stitch on my facing. Okay, you want to do this to avoid the facing puffing out, and you know, I know you guys have seen some necklines that puff out. To prevent that, make sure you top stitch your facing. I also went ahead to give it a really good press, like a very good press. You guys know that me and ironing, we are 5 and 6. The way me and bubu now are 5 and 6, and I use this hemming gum to seal the neckline, so everything is crisp, everything is well laid, and everything is put together, as you can see. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do is I'm going to join my shoulder slants. Okay, my shoulder lines, I'm just going to go over to the sewing machine and I'm going to join it. Okay, something you must do when you're sewing is you want to make sure you are ironing as you're sewing. You understand? So after joining my shoulder lines, I went ahead to iron and also to overlock the rough edges. Okay, now you're going to do this for both sides. Even though I showed one side, make sure you do this for both sides. So after joining the shoulder and overlocking the shoulder, you know, I use my zigzag stitch to do that. Okay, this is what we have here. Good. I also went ahead to overlock the side seam. Okay, I didn't overlock them together, I just weaved. Let me use the word you guys know. I weaved the sides. Now from that point I went down by 7.5 inches, and 7.5 inches is like half of what my circumference of my armhole is. So at that point you want to take the half of what the circumference of your armhole divided by 2. So the circumference of my armhole is 15, so I just went ahead to mark 7.5. okay, yeah. So from that point downwards, from 7.5 mark downwards, you're just going to make join your dress. Okay, you're just going to sew a straight line all the way down. Do you understand? To close the end, to close the side seams of this bubu. Okay, now you guys can see that from the shoulder point down to that 7.5 mark is open, so we want to turn it over. Okay, we want to turn it over. You're just going to do this for both sides. You're going to do this for both arms, for both holes. Okay, so I took it back to my sewing machine and I stitched it. Now there's this stitching pattern that I did. I stitched it, then I turned and started making straight stitches. I kind of did like a square shape stitch before I turned it over, and I went ahead to do the normal straight stitches. See, straight stitch, I don't know how to explain this. Well, I will show you guys because I don't want to confuse you. You can see what I'm doing here. Oh guys, I don't know, sometimes when I want to explain something, it's not coming out well in my mouth. Okay, so I did this for both sides. Now look at what I did here. I kind of held it down before I went ahead to do the straight stitch, because if I just did straight stitches it was going to loosen. Okay, so you want to make sure you do this at the hem of your when you're turning over your sleeve. Okay, emphasis, you guys can see I'm showing you what I did there. Then the next thing I went ahead to do was I went ahead to turn over the seam of this bubu. And guys, at this point I couldn't wait to try out this gown because it was looking amazing already. Okay, now this is what it looks like. As you can see, I was telling you guys why I did why I said you should do 5.5 inches or 6 inches, because I wanted it to really drop, but 5 inches didn't really make it slant well for me. So you want to make yours 5.5 inches or 6 inches. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, and I'll see you in my next video. Yeah, my baby made an entrance because he was crying while I was dancing for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.